That's it. John Mark has died.
What? What?
John Mark is dead.
What?
It's never goodbye.
Yes. I'm not going down alone. And as you guys see that he's dead, Remy is just stomping his bloody corpse into the ground.
Okay.
Jesus.
I was like, how did that happen? But never mind.
Committing war crimes today.
Takahe, your turn.
She's gonna see that and run. 60. That's her turn. Double move.
Hey, thought you could leave without saying goodbye.
I used to say I lived my life a quarter mile at a time. And I think that's why we were brothers. Because you did too.
No!
This is your car.
His guard yells. And that's all he does.
Audio's good though. It's not all scuffed.
It's not as crisp as y'all are normal to.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna record. But every once in a while I deal with skipping, so I'm hoping it's just not gonna do that. But I have it on Tailspire. It's picking up everybody's voice. The only difference is I don't have people's names up in the top left corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, get fucked.
Got it.
Remember our voices, God.
Jesus.
Use the force.
Shit.
Why are you guys so mean to me?
Man, fuck you.
Because, well, here's
You
the thing.
would.
Chris
You
feels
sick,
emboldened.
sadistic fuck. I know for a fact that if you had the chance, you would put it in my pooper, wouldn't you?
Two times, yeah.
I mean,
The 2-time.
The back to back.
Twice,
we
100%.
don't need the chance. It's gonna happen.
1993, 1994, dude.
On site.
We're just waiting for oh no, Matt is here.
Yeah, I popped in. Everyone sounds like shit, except for Todd and you.
Sound like shit. Oh,
Thanks, Matt.
That's because they're using fucking
You've heard
what's his fucks.
You've heard your microphone through the video, right?
Mine?
No. Matt, the guy throwing rocks in the glass house.
Top kick. Yeah, what anime are you playing in
Oh,
the background, Matt?
except I can fix it now. Yeah.
What anime are we going to be listening to?
It's not Naruto anymore, is it?
I figured we would go back to Naruto English dub. Just
Oh, fantastic. That'll be great for the recording.
Oh yeah, great.
You know what? Turn that-
hey, don't blame me. You know, like it's my wife. She controls that.
Hey, not blaming nobody. I was just asking a question.
Sounds like you're the one blaming.
Wait,
man,
you mean
you're
this
tripping.
isn't pre-1960s where you can say misogynistic stuff about your wife?
You can say that stuff anytime, Todd.
100%. You can say it whenever you.
Kyle's gonna do an edit before he sends this to Chris to do his own edit.
Stupid shit Chris says at any point in time.
You turn desktop audio down. It's spiking in the red. Yeah, probably like 25% down. That should be good after that.
Okay. Is this already recording? Oh,
Yeah.
it is. Hey,
You're all
let's go.
set.
We left off on Vivek last time.
Oh, fuck.
I know-
Actually, have control of him.
We can do whatever you want. Over
Yeah.
musical chair and
I'm gonna have to give you control of other people too, huh?
yeah, you are.
Give me Todd too, just for fun.
Get fucked.
We're all battle buddies here. It's our time down here.
Oh, I almost changed Finion's name. Not what I wanted to do.
Finian's no longer with us.
Now I'm Dirty Dan.
And I think you have Vivek already, so that
So
should
how
be good.
how hot is it for you guys?
Like 80.
You can lick my left tank.
Hey, it was pretty bad
It's
earlier.
74 right now, and it's a little warm.
Yeah.
Slightly uncomfortable.
It's been
Just
like
close
what
enough.
103 today, 105.
Are you kidding me? Dude, this weekend's gonna suck.
Yeah, you just get a Weenie Hut Junior heat tolerance, bro.
Yeah, that's what fucking Fremont does to you.
Rust eater. Oh fuck.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
Experienced users. Oh fuck.
So last we left off was on Vivek. Miss Aldry Trueblood kind of appeared with a loud cacophony of gunfire from these newly created almost long guns that was created by Philo. Massacring these zombies from the hole towards you guys, she appeared suddenly, and just in the nick of time to give you guys a fresh breath, reinvigorating breath of sorts, healing two people out that were in dire state. Barb currently is fighting one-handed as one arm has been torn asunder.
That's Aldry. Okay.
You did lose a cohort by the name of Vim. He has been consumed by Remy, and you see Vim's face sticking at you through a slit in his toes.
Can I punch it?
You haven't punched it yet. I
Damn
mean, you didn't attempt to yet.
I'm gonna.
But nonetheless,
I'm a fuck it now.
in the midst of everything, a couple of your friends fled the scene and went off by themselves,
Shake my head.
Pansies.
ultimately uncovering something that was hidden in a way, which was the exit of Karn, the exodus of Karn. And in the midst of it, just ran through and actually saw some other things. They saw what was happening with the ilk bearers around the city, specifically the ones that Joey shot at. The cart that you guys fled by was full of caskets of ilk-ridden people. They were being thrown onto the floor, and ultimately you guys skirted away. But nonetheless, we end the combat with Vivek. Go ahead, Vivek. What would you like to do?
I'm punching Vim's face.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do my double attack. Swinging. Damn it. Right off the bat, a 1. We don't get advantage on him still, do we? Damn it. So that is a 7 and then a 22.
7's a miss.
7's a miss.
22. Yeah, 22 hit.
Be crazy if it's natural. It's
7 points of blunt damage.
oh hell yeah, brother.
Okay. Noted. So you pop the face like a pimple. It gets full of pus. Not so much like pus from Vim, from the body that was absorbed by Vim, but it was more of like this black ichor almost. That's the body that, or the blood that's falling out of the wounds of Remy. It kind of pops like a very full zit as it just spurts out towards you.
Disgusting.
All right. Was there anything else you're doing?
Nope, that's it.
Grimly, your turn.
Ah, shit. Okay, we're just gonna be conservative here and move my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 feet. Oh, right there. We're gonna lightning launcher him, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Ah, let's go. 2d6 plus 5 coming at you. We're looking at 12 points of damage.
Lightning, of course, right? Lightning launcher.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Noted. You strike him in the side of his rib cage, just underneath his left pec. And as you do, you too rip open a skin. As it hits the skin, it doesn't seem so much like blackened as just the sheer force of it hitting him and just almost I guess searing into him. It kind of just the force of it tears it apart, and his rib cage, you can see in his body is kind of vacated of organs.
Hell yeah.
Schmexy.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, Barb. You're standing before this towering foe over you, one-handed. What do you do?
I'm gonna swing on him with my trap. With reckless attack. Oh fuck. 16 to
16 to hit. 16 to hit to miss.
That's fine. I'm done.
Just pop it.
Yeah, it's like in the middle.
Bob.
Remy stands up in anguish after being hit by you guys multitude of time after Aldry appears and shined divine light down upon him. As he regains his stance, he stands up. His foot comes up. I need both, or actually, I applied. I'm sorry, I missaid something there. But we're gonna roll odds or evens for Varb or Vivek.
Evens.
Got him.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it.
He likes
Leave
it.
up to the fate.
Cheater.
All right, Vivek.
Damn, imagine being so confident.
Come on, hit me, daddy. You won't.
He raises his foot high. Varb, you kind of flinch, almost only momentarily, before you realize it's not coming down upon you, as it comes crushing down on Vivek. Vivek, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Could I apply my defensive duelist for a +2 AC to potentially dodge the attack? Or
Yeah, you can, if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay. It comes crushing down on you for 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Son of a
You
bitch.
said 13?
13.
I'm at fucking 2.
Remy laughs as his foot kind of just pins you to the ground.
I'm gonna lick it.
Roll a Constitution saving
No,
throw.
I ain't fucking looking that nasty.
Didn't know you were so into feet like that.
Got tetanus and hep C in one go.
This guy disengages,
Bitch.
takes up stance here. Wait, let me see. Takes up stance right here, and you see him go to take a bolt or arrow he has and put it up to the lantern. Nonetheless, this guy's turn. This zombie's still salivating over his freshly dead guard carcass over here. We don't have to worry about him. Yoroshi, it is your turn. What are you doing? Last you left off over here, you saw a group of guardsmen come walking down the line, shooting something loud, or rather, pointing something and it popping off with a puff of smoke at these individuals that look to be the ilk, as well as a couple of the ilk bearers themselves. But between you and them, there are quite a few hostiles.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop off a firebolt. The same guy I've been shooting at.
Okay, cool.
15 hit.
15 does hit.
Nice.
He takes 11 points of fire damage.
Okay. So hard, you kind of come out of this stupor that you were in. You're not quite sure what was going on. You knew your last remembrance was fleeting, um, fleeing from the Ilk Bearer Lodge, essentially, and following this sphere of darkness that you knew was your buddy Yoroshi. Now, as you do, you kind of come out of this stupor and you find yourself in a completely different part of the city. The large warehouse that you know of that is on this side of the city that takes you, a good moment to get around. You're on the other side of it, and you had a blank in memory almost. And as your hands come resting back to your side, you kind of come back to realization because of the fact that the fireball comes flying by your head. And it's not enough for you to be like worrisome. It was enough to kind of like the sound of it kind of pulled you to reality as you see Yoroshi literally fling this firebolt. And how do you want to do it?
Let's go.
So it's gonna singe off part of his foot, and he's gonna fall off the cart, snap his neck on the ground.
From this tragic, intentional accident.
Death by gravity.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's exactly what happens as your firebolt flies to his foot, almost at the apex of his ankle, and it's with the force and the combustion of the firebolt itself. It kind of throws him off, and as he goes to catch his balance, his foot catches in a clip between the caskets that he's kicking off into the road, and loses his balance outright, and it catches just enough for him to fling with just enough force to pendulum his head down onto the concrete, cracking his neck, killing him instantly. Good job.
$1 million baby.
Thanks.
Hey, we can move to.
I'm sorry. You can what?
Huh?
Huh?
Nothing.
That's a sensitive mic part.
So don't be touching my shit. Don't be. Stop it.
I got you, Todd.
Oh, shame.
Love you, buddy.
God, somebody's doing something to me. God, are you there?
God damn it. Bob Bear.
I've been touched.
I got you fixed. I didn't think they had somebody over here with the permission, and I realized Tyler is over here. Like a dummy.
I'm not a dummy.
It's all right.
So, John Mark, what are you doing? You have just been recently resuscitated. You were just brought back to life. You see that, I believe, since you rolled on the damage table, you took it as a scar on your hand, correct?
No, I have a scar on my face. So it is profusely bleeding on my face right now.
Okay, so from whatever hit you, you feel just the blood gushing down your forehead, almost kind of giving you a waterfall of blood over one eye. If it wasn't for your eyebrow and how it was maned, it would be giving you a waterfall of blood. But nonetheless, you know something at the top of your head is missing. You're not sure what. You know you're not dead, and you know it hurts fucking lot. But you are still pulled and just focused on this fight, or with what's going on in your head. But nonetheless, what do you do?
Let's see. I am not doing so hot. So, fuck me.
I mean, you're 18 out of 25 is what I have you as.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as from being recently resuscitated, yes, you were 0 prior to being 18. So
So obviously I'd have to wait. No. Yeah, I'd have to stand back up, so that's half my movement. And then
Aldrich pulled you to your feet. You're fine.
okay. I don't think it's really going to work too well in our favor, so And knowing that he is an amalgamation of random shit put together, is this what I think it is? That's not going to help. I'm just going to slap some guiding bolt into him.
Okay.
Wait, I'm right next to him. That means I'd be at disadvantage, huh?
Yep. If it's a range attack to melee.
So then I'm going to take the dodge action. Well, not that I'm going to use my action to disengage, so I'd still have my bonus action. And I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Try to give some kind of thing. Now, Barb's missing her arm, but she seems to be doing all right. It's Vivek that's fucked until Tuesday.
Recently fucked till Tuesday.
Okay, recently fucked until Tuesday. So as a bonus action, since I haven't actually cast a spell, I'm going to use Healing Word on Vivek.
Okay.
Hopefully it's something good. 6 points of healing.
You got 2 spells left, right?
That'll be 2 spells after that, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool beans. All right. Well, Takahe. That's you, Chris.
Alrighty. Give me 1 sec. I forgot. I gotta pull up her sheet. But she is going to
Light a stick of
double
dynamite and shove it up
check
his
her
ass.
sheet for a ranged cantrip. I don't know if she has one. Campaigns, darkness, characters. Sorry, I am unprepared. It won't let me open it on my phone. Top kick.
Well, maybe you guys shouldn't be having an orgy over in one place.
No. Maybe you should make it to the fucking orgy next time.
She doesn't have a cantrip that you can use.
Okay.
And I think she's tapped on spells.
Negative. She has 1 in each slot still.
Oh, on D&D it shows me tapped.
Oh, really? I'll grab.
Yeah.
No, I was keeping track. Fuck, I don't really know what to do for her. Does she have what's her like? Oh, I also can't control her.
There you go.
There we go. She's gonna just loop back here and hold an attack for if anything comes near.
Cool.
And then yeah, I'm pretty sure she's got 1 in each slot left, but
Okay.
yeah. Okay, that's her turn. Sorry about that.
No worries.
You bitch.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Don't fucking lie to me.
Zombie comes running up at you from behind.
They came from behind.
You see, as he comes up, he ravishly rips at you, but you manage to turn your head at the last second and avoid his attack.
Oh no, you motherfucker! I'm busy right now. God damn it! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Finian's turn. Oh, that's you, Joey.
Yeah, sorry. The microphone was muted.
You're good. I don't want to hear all those orgy love sounds anyway.
Well, He's yeah, he's still freaking out. So he's just gonna be like mumbling to himself under his breath. But that's all he's gonna do for his turn.
Cool. Perfect.
On to the sentry watch.
You know, take his action to do a double move. In the midst of all this commotion, you see the guard come running over. It catches your eyes as you see that he means to help you. But because he's catching your eyes, it caught you off guard of the zombie that's coming behind you. As you come running up, or as he comes running up and he gnaws into the back of your collar, or excuse me, on the back of your shoulder, you take 3 points of damage.
You son of a bitch! Quit helping your boss. Unionize already.
There's ads, not my fault.
They should unionize. Request higher pay before they fight.
You guys hear over all the commotion a voice go, "Fire!" And then you hear another volley of gunshots. And you see a lot of these individuals start falling. Give me 1 second. I think that's everybody. Let me roll damage on Remy. Okay. You see Remy get peppered with a couple of these bullets as the skin that where it hits just kind of shreds, and you see this this black ooze start coming out of these like Swiss cheese like holes. You guys see that who it was that ordered the volley? It was Philo the Sage, who just previously at the end of the last session, I do believe Aldrich Trueblood told you about, was leading the gun brigade. I may be mistaken, though. I do apologize. Nonetheless, he has appeared with his volley of good men.
Would you say they're top men?
What?
No, never mind.
Our top men are working.
You see Audrey step up, and you see her sword goes ablaze with white light as she swings it down. You see her effort is wasted as she rolls a 1 and hits the ground. We're just gonna go on by that. Hard, your turn.
That was a practice swing.
He will be right back.
All right, Vivek, your turn. We'll come back to Hard.
He will also be right back.
What the fuck?
They're in the closet, circle jerking.
Hey, just because we jerking each other, don't mean that you weren't invited.
Hey, just because you guys want to put me in your closet, I'm sorry. I'd rather be in the other
It was
closet.
a free ride to a closet, and you turn it down. It's okay though.
Okay. I think this is Todd's closet. That's why.
Dude, how do we
Oh
get
man,
here?
that is not a good closet to be hiding in. You are gonna see some things you wish you never had. That is oof.
Shake my head.
Yeah.
All right. Hard, your turn.
He is currently getting spaghetti.
Okay.
What a bitch! Tell
Vivek.
him he needs to stop.
Your turn.
I can take my turn real quick
Yeah, go ahead. Your turn.
because we already know what I'm doing.
Not real quick. Take your time.
Oh wait, he's here.
Sorry.
No worries.
Oh God, fine. I'll switch back to his view. Jesus.
Yeah, you will. Because you love me.
Hard. Your turn.
Says it like it wasn't already looking.
Alright. Well,
This recording is gonna have a lot of me jumping back and forth for no apparent reason.
I'm gonna come back from my mental fog here and watch my esteemed friend blast this gentleman. Gonna survey the area, see what's going on, and I'm gonna. Oh, that is not. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say Hiroshi. What's the move?
Alright, we're getting out of here.
Alright.
It's too dangerous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do a double move. And end my turn.
Okay. Vivek, your turn.
Okay.
We're making it happen.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yep.
I'm punching shit.
Good.
No, I mean like. No, the chair's fit. It's still sleeper then. You said this one has arms. That's true.
Are you rolling?
No.
There it is.
23s across the board.
Hit.
But he does like that. He doesn't even want to that.
10 damage total.
Noted.
And that be it, you mean?
Shit. We're just back to back.
All right. Grimly, your turn.
Okay.
Back to back in the closet, circle jerking, confirm.
Hey man, don't be jelly.
Trust me, I'm not jelly.
Oh well. Hey, you're missing a good time.
It's because he's peanut butter.
Okay. And then actually after seeing this hentai monster fucking hit us from hella far, I'm gonna go hella far. I believe my lightning launcher is double checking. That's a quick pull up. It was a
Better
second
than a
ago.
pull out.
Hold up.
I just want to say we have an open jerk policy in this house, so no one has to be in a closet.
Yeah. Okay. So
How
it's
does Rainy feel about that?
Who do you think established the policy?
right. Like these are the guidelines. So it says 90 and then 30 in parentheses. Sorry.
For what?
For the range of my lightning launcher. So does that mean at 300 I roll at disadvantage, or after 90?
After 90.
Yeah, after 90 increments of 3.
Oh,
Or
300 is my
33.
maximum range at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, I believe I've been 90. I will pull out a ruler and double check. 12 times 5 is 60.
60.
Damn, I could go even further. Okay, I'll go another 10 feet. Call it good, and I will shoot a lightning launcher.
Is that within your 30 feet parameter?
The movement, yeah,
Okay, cool. Sorry, I lost track where you were.
yeah, all good.
We're going to
sorry.
go back and look at the video, and he's actually moved 45 feet.
Retconning all the way back to this part of the battle. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Yeah, I rolled an 18 plus 7. I'm assuming that hits. So
that's
11 points of damage, and that'll be it, Captain.
Okay, noted. Remy lets out a loud yell as you do blister him with the lightning once again. He takes a legendary action.
God damn it.
Barb and Vivek and Takahe all make dexterity saving throws.
Let me roll for you.
Do I see?
Yes, you see what's happening. His tentacle
That's one.
in the midst of everything. You see a tentacle whip out towards Audrey and pick up Audrey, and you see that he's about to swing her around like she has before, or how Remy has before, to kind of just hit everybody in a unison to throw her, in a sense. That 20 was for you, Vivek.
Yeah, he got a 26, I believe. Not 20.
Okay.
What about Takahe?
What the fuck, man?
I mean, I was waiting for that, so.
Oh,
That's you, Chris, yeah.
I honestly did not hear the Takahe part. I thought he was making a joke. My bad. Fucking classic. You're gonna have to tell me her modifier, but she rolled really low, so I'm sure it doesn't matter.
You are correct. Okay. Nonetheless, cool beans. All right. So, Aldry gets picked up and flung around. Barb, you're unfortunately not dexterous enough to dodge this flailing body that's being hung by this tentacle. Vivek, you just kind of easily sidestepped and just kind of looked back at it like, what the fuck? But Takahe too misses it. Now, that being said, you see Aldry Trueblood go flying through the air.
Oh shit.
Barb, you take 10 points of damage. Takahe takes 16 points of damage.
Is that before or after cutting it?
For you, that's since you're raging, that's before cutting in half, so you take 5.
Okay.
So you're down to 23.
I don't know her health, but I'm assuming she's down.
Yeah, she took 16. She was at 14, so she's at 0. Okay, now Barb, it is your turn.
I'm going to try the same thing again, hit him with my jab. Reckless strike. Hey, next.
Nice.
Hey. That's how you do it, Captain.
$16 points of damage. 6 of that is right.
God damn, bro.
I am muted. I'm sorry. I said what I was saying was how are you attacking him? Like with what weapon and where are you hitting him?
Javelin and rage. So whatever's closest to her hand.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting because he was going to do another action. A legendary action. But it's so Barb pulls this javelin out and she just starts going ham. You see Barb just kind of poke once, poke twice at the toes, and then just full on just like Hulk smashes this fucking sphere through the foot of Remy, pinning him in place. You see Remy go to jump, and as he goes to jump, you see that his foot catches on the spear, preventing him to actually move.
Thank God.
All right, Barbara, you doing anything else?
No, absolutely. She's just gonna probably keep doing her thing. She's pissed about her arm and everything else. She's having a bad.
Okay. Remy, fierce with his inability to move how he wanted to, looks down at you, Barb. You see the foot that's not pinned begin to wind up. As you brace for impact of the foot, you see it was all just a fake. As you see 2 tentacles, or rather, you feel 2 tentacles clasp your horns. The teeth are just jagged, just barely grazing the top of your forehead, but the bottom jaw portion of the tentacle is fully hooked on your jaw, and you feel the teeth just grinding in as you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Sorry, who is this?
Matt,
Oh.
Before or after resist?
after.
Fuck yeah. Okay, it should be at 15.
What was that?
I should be at 15. Yeah.
I have you at 17.
Oh, okay. I'll take 7.
I had you at 20. I had you at 28. Then you took some damage.
Oh,
And then which was just at 5, and then you just took another 6. So 28 minus 11.
quick.
Yeah.
Quick, do numbers.
This guy shoots a flaming arrow at Remy and misses high. You see it fly over and hit this house on top. All right. This zombie, now satisfied with his meal, begins to move. Uh, 5, 10. Okay. All right, Yoroshi, your turn. You're kind of just looking at your outcome of what just happened. A guy's kind of just laying there limply on the ground, dead from your magic. What do you do?
I'm going to turn back around and continue running like I was before.
Okay, you are going into the wall now.
Oh, fuck. Wait, that's right. Sorry, my bad.
No worries.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. You're pulling Finian along, right?
Yeah.
Cool beans. You're taking your turn, Finian turn with yours at the same time, right?
Yeah, you asked me about him last time, and I just, like,
Ah.
told you what he was doing, but, like, he didn't actually, like, take any actions.
That's what I figured. Yeah. I'm gonna put. I'll move him up to you since he's doing that.
Okay.
Let's see. Oop! I moved you up in order. Here we go. That was wrong. There we go. Okay.
It's you next.
John Mark.
As well, so.
It is your turn.
Okay, I am currently surrounded. So I'm going to... I think I currently have this staff in my hands.
Correct. You have a staff in your hand.
So it's not my mace, which is fine. So I'm going to swing the mace at the dude that's pincered between me and the city watch sentry, so I get advantage on attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Because reasons. No, not gonna fucking matter unless somehow magically a 6 fucking hits. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast not Cure Wounds, Healing Word onto Kahe, so she's back up for 7.
Seven points of healing.
Yep,
Did you roll for that?
don't need to.
Oh,
Got
because yeah, he's unconscious. That's
Top
right.
of the grave, dude.
Works when it's worth it.
Yup.
So I'm down to 1, Shane.
No worries. Takahe, your turn.
All right. Well, I could be mistaken on the spell slot, so I'm not really sure what to do. I just know running towards this thing is a bad idea. So I think we're gonna start focusing on. This is an enemy right here, right?
Yeah. What I'll do is we can split the difference. You can have one level 2 spell.
Oh, thank you.
I wasn't too sure. I know I was keeping track of it. I want to say I was clicking off the spells because you were having trouble with the spells themselves last time, and then I stopped because you found it, and then that's where it got all messed up. But we'll just split the difference this time and be better proactively next time.
Sounds good. Okay. We'll move back here, and I suppose.
Are you sure about that?
I'm gonna move right over here. 10, 15. I'm gonna move my full movement. Okay, she was there. 5, 10, 15, 20. She got 30 movement, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, she's right here. Can she prepare a healing word for if someone goes unconscious? Level 2?
So you want to prepare if someone goes down, like, so you want to ready an action if someone goes down, you're going to heal them afterward?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool beans. That is a bonus action. So yeah, you can do that. So you did your move action. That would be your bonus action. You're going to use your standard to ready that bonus action. Yeah.
Yes, that's how that works. Correct.
Cool. Making sure. All right.
I totally knew that before. I just yep.
Zombie Ranger. All right. It bites you in your calf as this other one just bit you on your shoulder, John Mark. You are now bleeding out of many orifices of your body. Holes you didn't have once, holes you do now have. Nonetheless, it hits you. Takes a large chunk for 5 points of damage.
God damn.
He goes to attack this guard that has run up to seemingly help you. He swings on the guard. You see that in a kerfuckle of motions, the zombie goes to bite him and misses, and he like falls through in the action and kind of falls down to the ground. And at that point in time, he kind of just scratches the ankle, a little ankle biter. He does make the guard bleed ever so slight.
Oh, better cut off that ankle.
The guard paying little attention to this dwarf that fumbled behind him. You see him turn around and raise his spear at the zombie that has just bit you in your calf. You see him raise his spear and drive it clean through the gut of the zombie. But the zombie is still alive. Very injured, maybe critically wounded, some would say. But albeit still alive. As this one's standing next to you, you see that for a brief moment he hesitates as his head turns. And you see he's looking at the unconscious body of Leaf nearby. You can tell.
Oh, he was unconscious?
He fell over unconscious, yep.
I didn't know that. Shit.
He's been unconscious for a couple rounds. You guys just got fighting around him. So it was all good. I wasn't going to say anything, but it's a story element. Now it's brought it back to light. How easy it is to forget about something in battle.
I didn't know that they had gotten knocked down. I'm sorry.
But you see him looking over at Leaf. You see Leaf is still alive. You can tell by the slight raises in his chest. He goes to attack Leaf, causing a critical failure. Fire! Another round of volleys of bullets come flying across the battlefield. I need Aldry. I need so myself. I need John Mark. I'm gonna need Takahe to make dexterity saving throws.
Shit.
Repeat the save, please.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, actually, I don't have the sheet pulled up. Do you have it up?
Yeah, I have it up. You can
Okay,
go.
I'll just
I have
whatever.
everybody's sheet up.
There we go. Sorry, I had to get to the ocean. Oh, yeah, ass. Here go, Captain.
Okay. Todd, I see you rolled yours. I need to roll for Aldry. I'm like, well, Aldry, are you gonna roll? Okay, and she misses too.
Damn.
Well, everybody missing fabulous, fantastic motions as these spread of bullets that are flying out. There is no zombies really in front of it, kind of outside the little bit here and there. They're mainly coupled, as you can guess, right around you folks. Now, unfortunately, yes, they have guns, but are they trained? And not so much. So as the bullets come flying across the battlefield, dexterity saving throw is being made simply because they're shooting the zombies around you specifically. Let's see. Okay. Okay. You guys got really lucky as they rolled extremely low, and you took only 3 points of piercing damage. Aldry took 10 points of piercing damage. Takahe, you took only 3 points of damage as well. But you do see these other zombies. This zombie is particularly right here next to you. He gets John Mark. You see him get grazed with a bullet right underneath his cheek, and his head has gone limp. As you see, his body too has gone limp as he is dead.
Tweet.
This other zombie next to the guard behind you, he too gets peppered, but not enough to abate him. You see Philo move up. You hear a conversation go between him and Aldry, and you see Aldry kind of raise his sword at him. What do you think you're doing firing at us? He kind of looks at you and like, calculated risk.
I did the math. And oh boy, am I bad at math.
And that's pretty much all that happens to Aldry as Aldry kind of stands up. Hard. It is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to continue to follow the path of Hiroshi and Finian. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, I'm gonna... I don't know, actually. This is tough.
No worries. I'll describe a scene for you right now because it's coming up to it perfect timing.
Okay.
So you see a wandering zombie, a dead ilk, just walking in front of you. Hasn't seemingly paid any attention to you guys as he is slowly meandering his way over to a commotion right here on the side of this building. You see, dressed in a chef's apron, holding onto a very overly large, what seems to be drumstick, which you can tell that inside the ark this is very uncommon because drumsticks is a delicacy, we would say. Nonetheless, you see that she's pointing out a cleaver, trying to fend off 3 other ilk people. You stay away from my babies and these kids. And then you realize she's not using the drumstick as a weapon. She's hiding it behind her. This is a perfectly seasoned thigh. I will not let you have it. But what would you do?
Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to continue to tail 2, 3, 4, 5, the squad here, and then just kind of keep my eye on the situation and see if, like, Hiroshi notices and starts moving over there, too. But I double moved, so that'll be it for me.
Cool. Hiroshi, this scene is enveloped or developed with you as well as what you see is what I mean. Sorry, that was really worded. Sorry, weirdly worded. Oh my god.
English.
What do I see?
What do you see? So what I just described to Andrew, which was this zombie slowly, or this ilk bearer, or this ilk-ridden individual, this ilk zombie is slowly making his way over to this commotion. That you see beforehand is a chef with a chef's apron and a big bloody cleaver outright, seemingly already been used because it is covered in blood. But she is trying to keep 3 individual ilk-ridden people away from her children and these kids.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the drumstick lady, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand. Okay. Appreciate the heads up.
No problem. But yeah, that's what you see. Anyway, Vivek, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna do something no one else knows.
Yes. Same with me. It's called legendary action.
God damn it. Cheating.
You see with the burst of furious motion, the spear. I'm assuming. Well, I don't want to take your javelin away from you. Would you pull? I'm assuming you would pull your spear out from him afterwards, right, Barb?
Yes, of course, because I gotta
Okay.
hit him.
That's what I figured. Okay.
You're gonna beat that snoot again.
I just wanted to make sure. So as you pull out your spear, his foot does become loose again. And it's at this moment when he does his legendary action. You see him jump. The tentacles dive into the ground, pushing him upwards. Landing right here. I need dexterity saving throws from Vivek, John Mark, Takahe, and Barb.
Yo, is that an attack of opportunity though?
Nope.
Oh.
Don't fail me now, dice. Oh, thank God.
And yes, you can see it, Barb. I see you rolled with advantage anyway, so thank you.
Vivek got a 17 dexterity, and Takahe rolled an
11.
12.
Takahe rolled the 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so she got an 11. So Takahe falls prone.
Trash.
Barb falls prone.
Trash.
Like,
What did you roll? Again, Vivek?
I got a 17 total.
You got a 17 total. Okay. You
I got a
and
19 total.
yeah, you and John Mark are able to keep your guys' footing as he lands, and the whole area around you guys just shake. You see that as he lands, it kind of creates a small crater where he's at. A small indented crater into the ground where he lands.
Don't you know there's caves that are about to collapse underneath us?
Yes, is his response. Vivek, your turn.
There's gonna be a lot of structural integrity issues after this.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do a legendary action? Should I wait or?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
A 16 and then a 24.
24 hits.
7 points of bludgeoning, blunt.
Okay. So you hit him as soon as he comes down to the ground. You do the blunt force damage to the front of his shin. You hear a slight crack, and you hear something that he hasn't done before. He groans as he is now
Sexually?
seriously wounded. Maybe on the cusp of critical.
Oh, you got him seriously wounded.
Boss weapons.
Are you doing anything else?
No,
Okay.
that's it.
Grimly, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna
Wait,
stay.
is Nakahe down again?
Huh? No,
Is
she got knocked down. She got knocked down from the ability. She's prone.
Okay. Whew.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at and lightning launcher. Ew, 14 to hit. No, it's gonna be a no from you, dog. Well, missing an attack never really pans out well, so I'll go ahead and tuck behind this corner here. Hey man, this motherfucker got tentacles and I'm low health. You want to keep reviving me?
He's critical.
I know, but I missed.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. That'll be my turn. Yeah, I roll a 7. Oh.
Okay. Barb, your turn. You are prone at the moment.
Which is bullshit. If I stand up, is that like an attack of opportunity? Or...
No. It's just your move action.
Okay.
Movement.
Okay, so Barb will stand up and then she will throw her javelin at the...
Okay. He is in melee range. He's just off-centered a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, never mind. I'm just going to be...
Yeah, he's in melee range for you and Vivek and John Mark. He literally jumped up from one side of you and landed on the other side of you.
What an asshole. Okay, I get up and then I reckless attack. Okay, 23.
23 hits.
So that's 9 damage. 6 of that is...
Noted.
That's hot.
Then obviously that's the end of my...
Okay, okay. And that's it? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Remy roars with frustration as you see these like veiny tendrils start seeping blood kind of like out of its skin, out of its casing as they fling through the air. It's kind of showering all over the place with the frantic movement of these tentacles. But nonetheless, Remy is vicious as ever as these tentacles flare out at you, Barb. These teeth just come flinging at you. All aspects, all areas, so many tentacles. You're not sure what to do.
I've seen this hentai before.
I don't like this anymore, guys.
Okay, Barb. You feel yourself lifted up into the air. Lifted not by your own means, but by these tentacles that are now seeping into your body.
What the fuck?
You feel 3 make connection. 1 on your waist, 1 underneath your armpit, the other one right on the left side of your rib cage. You feel with very uncomfortable force as the teeth lift you up, shears into your rib cage. You know you're about to go for a ride. You have the opportunity to hold on to this monster and be for a grapple check, or you can let it do its business and throw you.
I mean, you know what I'm going to do.
It's up to you. I'm not sure what you're going to do right here because it can occur a difficult outcome either way.
You won't.
You gonna ride
I
it?
like that. It won't. It won't.
Person who can actually make
I'm going to grapple it.
You're gonna what?
You could make that check easy. You won't.
I'm going to grapple, of course.
Okay, so you're gonna hold on to it. Okay, so give me a strength athletics check.
So because I'm raging, I get advantage.
I believe so. I think you have it as a skill too, which gives you advantage.
If you're
That's all advantage all the way.
I mean, like for raging, yeah, you get a free advantage. I mean, like proficiency bonus for your athletics is what I meant. Sorry.
Okay. Either way, yeah. Here we go.
oh,
Well, 11.
7 and a 5.
Okay. It was an opposed grapple check.
One more time.
I said it was an opposed grapple check.
And he succeeded.
He did succeed.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1. I don't know what's going on tonight. Twice I rolled a 1. So you see Barb get picked up, and you see with an abrupt motion, Barb with almost, and you hear the tearing in the flesh of Barb as he gets flung, just zip across to the other side of Remy, and Remy looks away, thinking he has thrown Barb, and then in abrupt, like what the, you see him look back, and Barb is just hung on for dear life, almost riding one of these tentacles, holding on to it. You see these, she's covered in nothing but just blood viscous just everywhere as it's literally raining down upon all you. Barb, you do take 8 points of damage though. Piercing damage, and this is after your deduction, your half. So it was 18 total.
I'm at 9 now.
Correct. Remy laughs. He cares not if you win here today. I already did what I wanted to do. Yeah, you wanted to eat my arrow, you son of a bitch. And he shoots another arrow. And it flies high and misses again. He kind of turns and starts lighting another arrow. This zombie's not alive. He's dead. I don't know why he's in the order there. All right, Yoroshi, your turn.
Yeah.
He's 30. He's like 2 seconds away.
He's 30. No, 2.
We're like 20.
1, 2. You lied.
All right, quick 1 minute water drink break real quick. Sorry.
Even though we just got back, so 1 minute water.
Okay, never mind. I'm here. My water machine is within my
Nah, if you guys
distance,
need to, you can.
So.
Water machine? What are you? Fucking JP Rockefeller?
No, I got one of those bottom loader fucking water machines that has like fucking triple like clean like auto heat, auto cold, neutral, like fucking 4 setting. It was fucking fire.
What brand is it?
Loving it. Anyway, go ahead. Yoroshi, your turn.
All right. So here we go. Back on the road again. All right. So we moved our
Are you there,
double-
Joey?
Yeah. Can you
Are
hear
you
me?
muted?
What? What? Am I muted now? We good?
I saw you moved, but I don't hear anything.
Bruh. Okay.
Did their mic go out?
Chris,
Oh my
you-
god.
Chris, could you pick up the mic off the floor, please? No.
All right. Hey, can you hear me now?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It was just unplug them, plug it back in, kind of
If
situation.
the cable gets moved for some reason, that might happen, but it's not on the floor. Thanks.
Yeah, you triggered him. Way to go.
My night is ruined now.
I'm sorry.
Good. Finally, we brought down your positive spirit. Fuck you.
You know, I'm happy as motherfucker can be, man. I'm cool as a cucumber. Out of spite.
All right. Well, I moved my 60 feet, and that'll be the end of me and Finian's turn.
Okay.
But before I end things, I'm gonna be looking over this way. Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Alrighty. Well then, John Mark, it is your turn.
Shit. All right. Is what's his face still alive?
Barb?
No, I know Barb's still alive and I know Takahe's still alive. I'm talking about Eli.
Eli is currently still alive. He's on his last death saving throw.
Guess who's gonna smack him in the face with the cure wounds?
Mr. Cole. Good, actually. Anything about it?
Mind if I open up a window? It's a little warm.
Eli now has
Goldfish.
11 health.
Eli comes to and he's being mauled by a zombie.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Cool. Takahe, your turn. That's you, Chris.
Okay. Sorry about that. We are rolling nothing. She's on the ground, right?
Yeah, she's prone. She got knocked prone.
And I was paying attention, but I could have missed it. Did anyone go unconscious during that turn?
Nobody went unconscious during that turn. Levi, unconscious state was re-brought to light,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody went unconscious now.
Okay. I will use half my movement to get up, and can I do the same thing as last time?
Correct.
Sounds good. That'll be it.
Sorry, I don't know why I said correct. I meant to say yes.
It's all good.
Fantastic. Okay, well, the zombie's dead. Let me take him out of order. He yells at this individual guard here as he goes to take a bite at him and fails spectacularly as he again misses very widely, as if he's not even trying to attempt to attack the guard. He moans, not sure if it's frustration or just a guttural moan, but he moans. The guard turned towards him, and you see him raise a spear and slice at the zombie, at the ilk. He too fails spectacularly. They look like two drunken fools on the side of the road fighting with their shadow. So, nonetheless, keep on going down the way. He's going to continue to attack Eli. He goes down to bite Eli. As Eli kind of comes to, you see that he's going for Eli's face. Ooh. And he hits. You see him take a large chunk out of Eli's cheek. You see that as he tears away, it tears away a part of his beard too, as it just literally yoinks. You can see Eli's teeth from the hole that was created.
Ooh.
Eli takes 6 points of damage.
Oh, good. He's still up.
Should I tell him fire? And as he says that, he says it with a little bit more of a higher voice than he maybe intended, maybe not. But as he says it, the guns blaze off. And you see a couple more of these zombies over here fall. I'm just clearing space here. Fantastic. All right. How many rolls for damage here? Okay. Since Philo's out in front of you guys, they're not shooting in your direction at the moment. Do give me a few moments. I got to move these individual guards up. Please. All right, sorry about that. You see Remy get peppered with more of these bullets from behind, or rather, you see him flinch in anguish as he gets peppered with these bullets, these metal balls from behind. And as he does, he groans in frustration, and he takes a legendary action. You see these tentacles fling out. You see him grab these Zed zombies and start pulling them towards him. Okay. You see the wounds that you guys have created most recently begin to cover up, begin to heal. You see a lot of these creatures' faces or skin tones or a random arm literally spout out of where a hole was just there before. You hear Remy groan in pleasure as he's like, yes, I'm much harder to kill. I'm not going to die that easy. Not quite over yet. All right. Over here. You see this other ilk zombie finally get caught up with this pack of zombies here surrounding these individuals. Oh, I could take one of you. I could take two of you. Hell, I could take three of you. And for this chick, this chick, sorry, with this thigh here, it's worth it, I'll tell you. But the fourth, I don't know. Fourth might be a little too much for me. And then he looks past these zombies and he sees you, Hiroshi. And he sees you a little bit further beyond Hard. Help! Help! There's children here! My babies! And these children! Help us! And then you see her swing this cleaver at this ilk person next to it, dropping him. And then you realize it's not quite dead yet. It's still moving. And she turns her attention away. Kids! Kids! Fight or die! Fight or die, kids! Let's see. Bam. Let's see who gets hit. You see this kid right here. He's the one that's most exposed as there's a zombie on each side. And unfortunately, he is the one that gets picked off. As the zombie lurches out. And as the ilk bearer zombie is slightly bigger than the kid, he just kind of envelops him. You just see it rip over and you see the kid's scalp get peeled off with the teeth of the zombie. Kid's still alive, but you see that he is profusely in agony, and the chef is trying to make way over there to help the kid. But that is all that happens through there. 5, 10, 15, 20. This other kid takes off running.
Yeah. Just realized that.
What was that?
There we go. Sorry about that.
All right, Hard, it is your turn.
Alright.
Chair got stuck.
Upon witnessing this bait, I realize I must take it. Oh, that would have been awkward. I almost closed the game. I'm gonna shout, "No worries, I'm here to help," and then I'm gonna move up 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to vicious mockery the one between the butcher and the child, that gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, if it paid to be brainless, you would be king.
Okay.
And then he's got to beat a 13 will save.
13 will save. He fails.
Money. Alright, he's gonna take 2 damage and have disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay, which one was it specifically? I'm sorry.
The one between the butcher and the child. Or I mean, yeah, the one between, that one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Marked. Noted. Thank you.
Yeah. Probably not what they were expecting, but help nonetheless.
Vivek, your turn.
I'm coming off. I'm coming. Thank you. Okay. Well, you guys you won't see this coming. I'm swinging twice.
That's what?
2 crits in a row. No. 16 and an 18.
God damn.
16 and an 18. The 16 misses, 18 hits.
Ah, okay. So his AC is 7 points of damage again, blunt.
Just as one of these phrases regrow on his foot, you just like you're playing fucking whack-a-mole. It pops up, you just fucking pop. It squirts out a little fresh juice for you, and you're just waiting for the next one. The next one's about to pop up, and you go pop, and you're like, oh shit, I'm presumptuous, and you already hit a fucking one you already hit. And so the second hit was a miss, or the first hit was a miss because you hit a face you've already hit. But nonetheless, good job. Damage dealt.
Thanks, Dad.
Grimly, your turn.
Alrighty. We are going to roll a d20 with the intent of hitting it with the lightning launcher. So that is a 5 to hit.
A 25 to hit. That's a hit.
Let's go. You're gonna look at 2d6 by 5, rolling, dropping, didn't roll. Hey, I'll take it. 12 points of damage.
Noted.
Alright. That'll be it, Captain. Stay right where I'm at. I guess I would like use whatever movement needed to like poke my head out, shoot him, and then poke my head back in.
Okay, yeah. 5 foot out, 5 foot back in.
Yeah. That's it.
Barb, your turn.
I mean, my moveset is so varied and diverse. Reckless attack. Woof. 13.
Noted.
Mm-hmm.
He is back to being seriously wounded. He was seriously wounded, healed up, then back to seriously wounded. Just
Yeah, fuck that.
give it a check. But good job, Barb. Was there anything else you're gonna do? I didn't hear what you said, Barb. Repeat that.
No, sir. I'm good.
Okay, cool beans, cool beans. Hmm. Sorry. Very interesting. Okay. Remy's gonna do something he hasn't done before. He's gonna raise his foot and try to smash Barb.
What? This fucking guy.
You reckless attacked, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Phil comes down with the furious fashion. You feel your rib cage kind of buckle underneath the pressure. Underneath the weight of his foot. You let out a little toot toot from the peer pressure, but nonetheless, you're still holding on with the last gasp of air as you take 8 points of damage.
Yes. Bring me back down to that sweet 1 HP.
Yeah, that rage half health thing is saving your ass a lot. Nonetheless, Remy's foot is pinning you to the ground. And this is what I meant by he hasn't done before. You feel his foot continue to press down into you. And as you realize maybe you're trying to push back against him, I would say it would be a natural reflex. Would you say?
I mean, that makes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. As you're pushing back, you're kind of you feel like you're making headway, and then you realize it's not because you're pushing him off. It's more that your hands are going into him. As you see the skin around his feet slowly creep down over your body.
Gross.
You are to become one with me as well. That's all he does.
Gross. Barb says gross.
Barb says gross. Yes, gross, dude. I'm going to shoot you with this arrow. It flies. And he does hit. You see it pin inside the guy's hand that he's holding up in the air, specifically this left one. Oh, I can't shine a light on it. But the one to his top right. Nonetheless, as it pierces into him, he pays very little, if any, significance to it. Yeah, I got him. Doing my part. Yoroshi, your turn. You hear hard.
I'm doing my part.
Yoroshi, your turn. You hear hard let out this vile statement towards the zombie. You see the zombie just kind of do a weird tick. But what do you do?
Did I hear him say it?
I mean, he would have to say it loud enough for the zombie to hear it. So if you're
hell
closer
yeah,
than the
dude.
zombie, so
Yeah, I
you
probably
hear
would have laughed. Oh yeah. I mean, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at this soldier to the butcher's left. This one.
Okay.
Ooh, fuck.
That's a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Two points of fire damage.
You hit him in the back of his head, lighting his hair ablaze. Yeah, lighting his hair ablaze. He's kind of engulfed in what seems to be a fiery mane. That would make a good fire, but I wanted help, please. The chef says.
All I got is fire. You're in the kitchen all the time. You can take the heat. And then I end mine and Finian's turn.
Okay. John Mark, your turn.
I got nothing left for spells besides some good old fashioned. Eli's almost dead too, but they're up soon, right?
Yeah, Eli's up.
Okay.
He's in turn order. He's at the end. Or he should be at the end. Yeah, he's at the end.
Okay. I'm just gonna Sacred Flame Remy. That's all I can really do.
Okay, make your spell attack.
You gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
What's the saving throw? 13?
Yeah.
He fails.
Ooh. What's a D8?
D8, correct, radiant.
6 damage.
Sacred Flame's broken, but I like it. Noted. Anything else?
That's all I can really do.
Cool beans. Takahe, your turn.
All right.
Really hoping that Sacred Flame would do it.
Nope, he's still seriously wounded. There's still one more phase.
Just double checking. What is the range on Healing Word? Is it 60? John Mark? Okay. It took. Well, if it's 60, I'll just go ahead and move then. Sorry, I just don't have it in front of me. I'll look it up after this though. But I'll move here. Should be safe. I'll do the same thing and prepare the same action.
I think they're
and my
muted
turn.
again.
Yeah. Oh, they gotta unplug and plug back in. Maybe try shutting it off, turning it back on.
Get up from the ground.
Hey, that's my joke.
Test 1 2.
That's everyone's joke at this point.
Test 1 2.
Heard.
Okay.
We're watching it as fast as we can, Shane. Leave us alone.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
so
the bad guy.
I was wondering why no one was responding to me, and I thought y'all were just trolling. I keep forgetting it was doing that sometimes. Okay, sorry. If the range on Healing Word is 60 feet, I will be right here, and I will do the same thing if you'll allow it, and that'll be my turn.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
Huh?
What do you mean?
So, here's the shit part about holding a spell when you're using it. You are literally casting that spell, but it's like you're holding off.
Oh my god, you're holding a
That sucks.
So
You're doing what?
So since he held it last time,
Oh.
since he said, "Oh yeah, I'm holding this
It
spell,"
fizzled.
and it was never used, it just fizzles out, and it's used as
Oh,
a spell. slot.
what?
Yeah.
That's Wax City.
Get fucked, correct.
I didn't read that in the
I
spell.
did not know that part. That's pretty scuffed.
DM, override it, please.
Damn, Takai, I can't believe she'd do that.
How dumb, dude.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, I don't know that rule. I haven't heard of that rule. I mean, I haven't read it, so it's one of those things that I'm sure it's there. I'm not saying Todd's wrong or anything, but what we're gonna do here is we'll just meet in the middle. I'll have to take a look at that. If you know where in what specific spot in the player's handbook, I'll definitely take a look at that, Todd, real quick. But
You'll have to give me a moment. I will look for you, but you rule it as you feel like.
no worries. I mean, as of right now, just because now I'm unsure, I didn't think it worked that way. But now that it's up in question, what we'll do is we'll meet in the middle. You can cast the spell that you were holding onto an individual. So it doesn't fizzle, it's still used, but you don't have the spell no more. Meet in the middle.
So, hey, just real quick, it's not a rules as written. It's it looks like it's like a blue post that says it fizzles.
Fan fiction.
Homebrew.
Yes. There's a page that kind of points out it.
Yeah, I don't think we downloaded that mod.
Player's
Not the
handbook.
Oblivion mods.
In any case, either way, she will just not have an action. She will stay where she's at, and if anyone needs help or stabilizing, if she still has a slot, she'd like to use it. If not, all good.
Uses her action to mind her own business.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uses her own action to ain't my problem.
Yeah.
Tell you what, she'll hold an attack action. That'll be her turn. We can spend those all day.
Okay, yeah. See, I was more along the lines of what he followed up with later on, which was as a DM, I would allow the caster to use his or her action on a subsequent turn to keep the spell ready. So, like, if you're not readying another action, then that spell can still be used as that ready. That makes more sense to me as long as you're not like
Because
pivoting.
you're holding the Kamehameha. Like, you can hold on to that forever.
Okay, yeah, then let's go with that if you don't mind, Shane.
Yeah, no worries. Just because, and just to make the distinction clear, see, and I hate doing this because I may have to double back and just read. But what I'm thinking of right now is what we'll do is if you're readying your spell, you ready the spell goes through. If you're not using any other action, anything else between, unless it's a move, only a move action, anything else will make you lose that spell because you're
Okay.
breaking your concentration.
Sure.
So if you're just doing a move and keeping that readied action, that readied spell is still there. But as soon as you say, I readied this, XYZ spell, it's technically written off until you either expend it or lose it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds totally awesome. Yeah, if you'll allow it, if we can keep running it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it. Thank you.
Yep. This zombie just keels over. He's rolled 2 fucking 1s out of 3 attacks. He kills himself.
Perfect. Yes, love it.
He literally throws himself at this guy numerous times that the guard doesn't know how to attack him. He doesn't know how to attack the guard. The guard's moving his spear back and forth, and the zombie haphazardly impaled himself on the spike. He's dead. The City Watch guard here with the spear that impaled him just stands in shock, awe, and just agape as you just watch the zombie impaled himself on his own spear. That's number 4 for me. He looks over at Todd, and you see his eyes raise as he sees the giant mountainous figure of Remy, of course, nearby, towering him. This zombie is still up. He's going to attack Levi once again. Levi manages to push him off of him just enough to forsake any attacks.
Bless.
Oh, okay, that's why I couldn't find it.
He looks over at Aldry. Aldry, I'm gonna do the thing. Aldry, look, calculated. And you guys all look up just above Remy's head. And you see a small red sphere. And then almost as soon as you saw that red sphere, it explodes into a larger sphere. He casts a fireball right above Remy's head.
What?
Remy's not dead. Remy's not dead. Remy's not dead.
We
Remy's
did
just
it.
knocked over. No, Remy's not
Oh,
dead.
I
Remy's
forgot
just
that.
knocked over.
Ba, 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 ba.
Check, please.
And so the fireball goes off over the head. And you see that as the fireball goes off over his head, this head right here on his hip turns and looks up at it ever so slightly, right before it explodes. Remy falls down, taken aback by the force of this. He doesn't seem much pained, or if any pain, from the fireball itself. He groans. His tentacles are flailing madly at around him. You made this a lot worse! Audrey yells as now the tentacles are literally flaying out in like an 8 sliced pizza formation just everywhere.
Oh, by the way, Shane, I did find that rule. And the
Okay.
reason why it's hard to find is because it's in the player's basic rules, not in the player's handbook. So you have to have that book as well. But it's read as when you ready to spell, you cast as normal, but hold its energy. So to be ready to spell must have a casting time of 1 action, and the holding onto the spell magic requires concentration. So if Takahe ever takes damage, she would have to hold the concentration on that, or else lose the spell. But otherwise, you are right. She could potentially be holding onto that spell for an indefinite amount of time.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't do any other actions, you just concentrate on it, just like as a regular concentration spell will be.
Yeah, so she could technically move. Technically, but that gets weird.
No worries. I mean, we'll come to it when it comes to it. This zombie begins to attack the child once again. Fuck. Okay. Misses wildly, thanks to the disadvantage. That ilk zombie misses as well. That zombie takes a bite out of the chef's arm. Screams in agony. This zombie does finally stop moving. You do realize that it has perished. It just took it a moment. This butcher goes up, slashes the zombie, or attempts to slash the zombie. Yeah, attempts to slash the zombie that just bit her, misses wildly. The child's running, and then he stops and he looks over and he sees you. Please, please, help us! Oh, wait, hold up. There you go, 25 feet. Help us, please! My brother!
Extra, read all about it.
Brother, you left me behind! He screams as he's getting mauled by zombies.
I'll be alright.
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. Eli stands up. And as he turns, you see him bring his axe up and dislodges the head of this zombie here. This ilk zombie. Audrey raises her sword, and you see her slice off a tentacle. Hard, it is your turn.
Well, me too, I was staring.
So, I'm gonna keep trying to make my way.
Making my way.
I'm gonna hit the same gladiator again with another one. And I'm gonna say, someday you'll go far, and I hope you stay there.
That's another save, right?
Yep.
It failed again.
Yeah, get rocked. 3 damage and disadvantage.
Was it the same one, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And I end my turn.
All right, Vivek, your turn.
Oh, my lobsters. What we're gonna do then is we already know what I'm doing. So he's not dead, right?
He's not dead. He's prone.
I'm a suck on his toes.
You get a roll with advantage on both of your attacks because he's prone.
Thanks, Daddy.
17
A 17 and a 17. I'll take them both. What's that? 23 both.
They both hit.
Thank you.
They both miss.
I'd be pissed.
His AC gets increased when he's prone.
Quick math. 15 points of damage.
Noted.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Grimly, your turn.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I know I'm a fucking broken ass record.
Hey, Broken Record can still play good too.
Motherfucker. Pass turn.
What's up?
What record you playing, bro?
What did he say?
Huh?
Oh, I said
You asking me?
I have no idea what we're going. Go ahead. Continue with your action, Grimly.
Oh, I missed. So 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Yeah. That's my turn. I do the tuck in, tuck out thing.
Okay. Barb, it is your turn. Right after legendary action.
Fuck this.
I need everybody is standing around him. That's Aldry, Eli, John Mark, Barb, and Vivek to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dice gods, please save me. I got a 15.
Mine are just progressively getting worse. So they're what, 11, 10, 9. I do not have a lot of.
So it's just Vivek I'm rolling for, right? With Takahi is not included.
Not Takai, no, just Vivek.
Okay. You said Dex.
Correct.
There we go. Sorry. Dex save.
Oh, you're not playing.
Oh, he rolled a 5 plus his modifier. So.
On the big screen.
Cool beans. Noted. All right, I need a quick 3 minute. I need a quick 3 minute, guys. I'm sorry. My daughter isn't listening to me.
Quick
and she needs
3
to do
minutes.
something.
That means I can smoke.
Beat her ass.
Yeah, I'll be right
Beat
back.
her ass, Seabat.
Oh, fuck.
No,
I'm
we
about
do
to pull
not
internet.
condone
No, he just
to
needs to
child
decide how he
abuse.
Oh,
drinks.
you got it.
Yeah, you know here.
You want to go outside?
Yeah. OBRB boys.
I am back. I'm sorry. All right. Is everyone here?
Still here.
All right. What about the gangbang gang? If you're talking, your mic's muted again.
It's poor guy.
They're definitely banging the gang.
Ooh.
You guys ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Oh shit.
We're waiting on you.
Let me put my clothes on and reel the boys in here quick.
By boys, you mean your balls?
Those are the girls.
Ah, it's a hair. That's what it is.
Yep.
I told you not to braid those hairs. Like, that's what makes them feminine.
Why? I gotta keep it nice.
Well, you see, my dick's big enough to be a black dick, so like I cornrow my shit.
What the fuck did you just say?
Shane, please, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What you call me this time? Formation.
All right, everybody's there.
Steven?
Yeah, we're good
Cool.
to go.
All right, Barb, your turn. Oh, sorry. Damage first. So Barb, you failed. And unfortunately, wait, you got a 13 with your roll, Vivek, correct? You got a +6. Oh no, you got a 5. My bad. Plus a 6, 11. Okay, yeah. So,
we're all doing.
you and Barb both take 6 damage before your rage deduction, Barb. So 3 for you.
Okay. Well, I'm at -2. So
Okay, real quick,
since it comes,
are you within 60 feet of Takahe? You are, so you would just get instantly res from the healing word that she has docked.
Wait, am I getting 6 health too? What'd you say?
Not you. Vivek. Oh, you're both are knocked. Okay.
Wait, Vivek's knocked?
I have you at 2.
How is that? Hold up.
you would get rocked.
The last.
Because he hit you before. You went down to.
Did he hit me for 6? Because I was at 8 last time I checked. I mean, you're the god, Shane, so I can just put myself down to 2.
I'm trying to think. There was. You dodged that. I'm trying to think of all the attack actions that happened against you. Because I think the only thing that has hit you this session, he has planted his foot upon you.
Yeah.
And then the only other attacks have been like dexterity saving throws, which you have succeeded.
Yeah.
Except for this one. You might be at 8. I think you're at 8. You're right. I don't know how I put 2 there.
Because you anticipated the damage.
I mean, I was at 2, but then I got healed for. What's the. Todd healed me.
He was at 2, and I gave him 6 healing, so you went up to 8.
Yeah.
That's probably where I missed it. Okay. Well, you're back down to 2 then, Tyler.
I was going to say, does it matter down to 2?
Barb, so that heal is going to go to you then for that healing word when it pops off, which would happen like right now, so you still get your turn technically since the action was readied. Do you want to roll for that health for the healing word, or do you want Barb to roll the health for the healing word?
Let's go ahead and let Barb do it.
Okay.
What am I roll?
I believe
D4.
How much? Y'all overlap.
2d4.
Cool.
There's a plus to that. I believe it's her
Ability modifier, which is 3. So, or excuse me, for her Is it 5? No, it's 3. It's 3. So what did you roll? I didn't see it. 6.
It's a 6 total.
9.
So
Okay.
9.
So it's not like 3.5 where there's negatives. Once you hit 0, you're just at 0.
Yeah, you just have 0 and you start rolling. And then you get
Um,
you get 3 pluses and 3 negatives. If you get hit while you're down, it's 2 negatives. If you get healed, you automatically are up.
So
The only
before
way
the
to
heal,
instantly
because I
die-
go down, do I have to death roll?
No.
What did you say, Todd?
I was gonna say the only way for him to immediately die is if he takes max like health damage.
Yeah, so like massive damage or whatever it's called, kind of like a 3.5.
Oh, like my whole health pool in one.
So as it goes though, it went the legendary action, then Barb goes down. Takahe heals because that action is already predetermined. So then she would heal Barb right before she takes her turn. Unfortunately, you do go down for at least a split second, so you would actually lose your rage.
He says, not knowing I have a third one available.
You talk about unconscious state.
Yeah,
No,
Barb
that
would
is
go
correct.
unconscious. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I figured. My first thing was going to be, hey, Shane, Ray.
I mean, yeah. So you're awake. You
Yeah,
awaken a rage. There you go. So
Perfect.
go
Hey,
ahead and continue your action.
reckless attacks, because fuck this guy. Ooh, that.
God damn.
Oh my god, what is this? Okay.
I'm sorry, I turned my program on.
That's 9 damage total, with 5 of it being, or 4 of it being Brady. And for the record, y'all are just further reinforcing that Barb is unkillable.
Why did it all of a sudden get darker?
Time's passing.
Oh.
If it's not light enough, I can turn up the brightness. Just let me know.
Oh no, it's fine. It just tripped me out for a second because it all of a sudden went dark.
It didn't fade. Where's the fade?
It's one of the. If I do a fade, I have to like do a little bit by little bit, hit apply. I just did it. I did it.
Oh,
like
that's
a long time
lame.
jump.
Okay.
I mean, I can do it next time. I'll do it for a dramatic effect. It'd be kind of cool, honestly. Not gonna lie. But we'll do it. So, Barb, yeah, good job. You have now put on his final phase of critically wounded. But it is his turn.
Oh god, there's a second fade.
Okay. He lets out a loud, gasping moan. He's almost exasperated. It doesn't matter. You may kill me here. Well, this is what I sacrificed myself for. Karn already got away, and he got away with that book. He looks over at you, John Mark. All thanks to you. Audrey looks over at you, John Mark. And in that exact moment, you see him raise his foot again, and he begins to slam it down on you, John Mark.
I don't get to dodge it?
This is an attack. This isn't a dodge thing. He's hitting your AC. Which he does. His foot comes down on you. You feel it miss just your head, hitting you just on your collarbone. You hear a crack as you take 8 points of damage. And then his foot comes down again. Here's second crack. Take 4 more points of damage,
Nope.
rendering you unconscious. What's up?
That first one, the first 8,
Mhm.
puts me under. That second one is an immediate critical fail.
I had you at 10. 10 minus 8.
No, I had taken 3.
3, 3, 3, 3. Yes. What the fuck is going on with my HP tonight? You are correct. So yes, you are now negative. A negative failure.
Negative 2.
Mhm.
Because, yeah.
Remy laughs. All because of you, he got away with the Book of Vile Darkness.
Oh, stealing source book names, huh?
Don't hate it. But you won't get away from this arrow. He shoots. You see a fly yonder. Roshi, your turn. My brother! Help, my brother!
You said I was on deck?
Yeah, your turn.
Oh shit, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, you got done killing the kids.
Oh, Bulbasaur.
The kids are dead? They took fat L's?
Hey, that's old school.
Alright, I'm gonna be popping off another fireball at the same guy I shot at last time.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That was a hit.
9 points of fire damage.
How you want to do it?
Oh shit. Again in the back of the head. Just hole straight through his noggin.
Okay, cool. So like as his hair's kind of on fire, his dried mangled hair is on fire. There's a brief explosion in it, kind of giving a more fiery mane. But the explosion doesn't go away as it kind of envelops, or rather, if you're looking at the point of view of the chef, you kind of see the back of his skull kind of light up, and his eyes and his mouth begins to glow as the fireball itself pushes and forces its molten slag into its skull, and it kind of just stands there with the back of its head leaking out, falls over dead.
Rough.
Or explodes dead. Yeah.
The kid.
Cool. Oh, not the kid, zombie. The ilk zombo. Hiroshi got a kill.
Dome these kids. Come on now. All right. Well, I'm gonna reply to this young gentleman yelling at me by saying, "Yeah, man, I'm trying my best here. There's only so much I can do. Get out of here, though. Save yourself. It's the best thing for you, kid." That'll be the end of mine and Finian's turn. Finian is still freaking the fuck out. He's just trying to keep his shit together long enough to fucking dip.
All right. John, Mark, your turn. Big roll.
This is it, boys. It has not been going well. Oh. That's it. John Mark has died.
What?
John Mark is dead.
What?
It's never goodbye.
Yes. I'm not going down alone. And as you guys see that he's dead, Remy is just stomping his bloody corpse into the ground.
Okay. I was like, how did that happen? But never mind.
Takahe, your turn.
She's gonna see that and run. 40, 60. That's her turn. Double move.
Hey, thought you could leave.
I used to say I lived my life a quarter mile at a time. And I think that's why we were brothers. Because you did too.
No! His guard yells. And that's Audrey, or Philo looks over, sees what's ensuing. He steps up right here. He's saying, you hear him, or rather, you see him shout something at this guard. You're unable to hear it over the pounding of the body of John Mark. Over the foot pounding.
Good old hate fucking, is it?
Philo, why did it go backwards there? Okay, this guy's going to continue to attack this child. Misses, fucking disadvantage. Okay. Take these guys out. Fantastic. Again with these guys up. You guys hear a cacophony of gunshots as it rings out. You see this zombie fall over, dead from the furious blows of those rifles. You see this butcher begin to wail on this zombie that you have pretty much desecrated with words, Andrew, or excuse me, Hard. And he too falls down dead.
Who?
The guy insulted.
Oh.
Yeah. You see the butcher. You see the butcher kind of wave a sigh of relief. It is now kind of open right where you guys are as far as free flow going. But you see this kid run over and start trying to grab his brother's head, hold part of his scalp onto the head, and they're crying. They're alive. They're crying. See the butcher comes around and say, "My children." And then as she looks at them, they look up at her. And then you see from behind, she pulls out her hand and it has the drumstick. And she looks down at her drumstick. "My child."
It's so fucked up.
Feed it to him.
But my son.
She looks over at you. "Thank you. Thank you. Find me in the days ahead." Or, "Here, actually, just take this." And she takes her hat and she throws it off towards you. Since the person that started or originally started the combat was you, Andrew, she's throwing it to you. You get a chef's hat.
Ooh, I'm putting it on.
Okay.
Say thank you and stay safe in the days ahead.
Okay, so you put the chef's hats on. It is a item. I'll put it on your character sheet for you. What it does is it gives you +1 to your cooking.
+1 to my cooking. All right.
So every roll got it.
The quickening has started.
If you just want to drag me over to Yoroshi, I'm gonna go meet up with her.
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, back over to Vivek.
Drop your lobsters.
Lobsters. Alright. Alright, what's going on here? He fucking killed off fucking the Mark. And now what? He got like all his fucking health back or something?
No, he's still. I mean, he's still there.
He's still.
He's just beating his feet to the ground.
Is he still? He's still critical.
He's still critically wounded. Yes.
That's it. That's it. I'm punching him twice.
Whoa, watch out. We got a badass over here.
Fucking dice.
He's not. I don't get any advantage or anything, right?
Negative.
Alright, so that first one's gonna hit then.
That's at least knocking over my pops.
What was the second one?
It was a 9 plus 15 total.
I mean,
Some of them are.
But the net. Oh, fuck.
What's up, Todd?
nothing.
6 points of slashing.
Noted. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Grimly, your turn after a legendary action. Barb and Vivek. You see these tendrils wail down on you in a last fleeting effort to take somebody with them beyond the body that is currently pulverized into the ground, or being pulverized into the ground. Let's see if you weather the attacks.
Do I need to do? Do I need to do like odds or evens or?
No, multiple tentacles are hitting you guys, so it's kind of just me rolling against your AC multiple times. So we're just seeing if you can weather the attacks. Okay. Barb, you get hit twice. Vivek, you nimbly avoid 4 tentacles but got struck by the 5th. Or excuse me, 3 tentacles got struck by the 4th. Barb, 2 swung at you and 2 connected.
Son of a bitch.
Barb takes 6 points of damage. Vivek, you take 1 point of damage.
Oh, plot armor.
Alrighty. Grimly, your turn.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, Shane. Don't yell at me.
Don't worry,
fucked
Remy's turn's coming up, so
Oh God! Don't say that.
Okay, we're gonna stop me if you heard this one before, but we're gonna shoot this guy with a lightning launcher. Not with that. There we go, with that. Damn. Uh-oh. Wasn't me this
That was
time.
my phone.
Oh,
Oh.
doesn't sound good.
I gotta roll 2d6.
Oh, my case.
I'm assuming that one hits.
I missed what it was.
It was like 18 plus something. Plus 7.
Gotcha.
Yeah. 8 points of damage. Rolled real low, Cap.
Noted.
Stay where I'm at. That'll be it.
All right. Barb, your turn after legendary action. I need Vivek and Barb to make a dexterity saving throw.
$23.
Nice.
Finally, everything's coming up Millhouse.
16.
Oh, very lucky, both of you guys. He flings his tentacles all around in like a spinning formation. You guys just jump over the tentacle, narrowly missing it, avoiding all damage. Barb, your turn. Audrey and Eli both did get hit. You see Eli go down on one knee. He's not out, but he is critically wounded as well. Audrey seems barely buffeted by the attack.
I'm going to hit him with the javelin reckless. Does a 21?
That does hit.
It's a total of 11 damage, 5 of its radiant.
Okay.
Rash.
Noted. How do you where do you damage him at? I'm assuming.
Oh,
like
I
his
thought you were
leg
gonna
or-
say it, Shane.
Y'all were going to be pissed. I mean, shit. I almost feel like Bar would try to go for a nut shot if she could.
Okay. So you shoot where the groin is, aiming for, you would assume what he would have would be balls, as you see that he has pectoral muscles with no cleavage essentially showing. And as you go and poke down there, down yonder, unfortunately enough, you find nothing. And you just stab him kind of into his pelvic area, doing exuberant damage. Good job. Anything else?
She yells no. And then that.
Remy is gasping deeply.
Gasping for that dick.
His words come out exasperated and heavy. I know I've lost this, but I can take one more of you, and I'm going to. And you see him just lean forward and just cascade over Vivek and Barb as he kind of cocoons and rains tentacle hellion down upon you guys once again.
This is what you do,
Yeah, just kind of cocooned you guys. His tentacles kind of came around and kind of scooped up underneath, type of thing. You both find yourself speared and unconscious.
Who?
That's it.
Both Matt and Vivek.
I won't play D&D anymore.
Hold on.
Oh.
But wait, I didn't mean it.
Matt, you were raging, right?
Yes, sir.
Matt is still up.
Fucking Barb is the best. But yeah, well,
You are at one.
What am
You
I
see
at?
Vivek. You're unconscious.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's not negative.
Right, yeah.
It wasn't massive damage. You're unconscious. Roshi, you see your buddy Hard come walking over to you with a rather peculiar chef's hat on.
Just the hat.
I'm gonna compliment them on that. Damn, bro, you're looking
It's a
good.
peculiar chef's hat.
Either way, you're still looking good, and I say that.
Appreciate that.
Mhm.
What do you think of it, Penny?
Oh yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, that's a really good hat.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Where's your Australian accent go, Fanian?
Hey, we're not gonna talk about it.
He's got a little cold. I'm glad we could have Mickey Mouse dub for Penny.
Yeah, no problem.
Where to
All right.
next, Hiroshi? Wait a minute.
I say we get out of here if we've saved this family. I'm in no condition to keep fighting. Neither is Fen. Off. 15, 20, 25, 30, 50.
This part of the base game was highlighted.
Did it made a base game.
Shit.
Nah, it'd be like,
It's not a gamble anymore.
for example, if you like, we're gonna drop that, it tells you it's on the ground now too.
Yeah, but
Alright. Me and Finny gonna.
Sorry.
Oh.
Were you done moving them?
Yeah, that's perfect. We double move and then we just stop right
Joey?
here.
oh, fucking.
You guys are muted again? I heard you for a brief moment. Now it's gone again.
Am I good? Hello?
I hear you now.
Oh,
you done
hell
moving?
yeah. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be it.
Okay.
And we're just gonna end our turns.
Cool beans.
Yeah, if you move it, you gotta plug it in, so just slightly tap the top to mute. Shit. Alright. Here we go.
See.
Yep, rolling a d20, gonna shoot the guy. He's still, yeah.
Hold up.
What?
It's not your turn yet.
Oh.
Did you watch Sentry?
Oh, he said I was up. My bad.
I'm on my feet.
Yeah, like gotcha. Ignore this 20. It was already in my hand.
You guys see, or rather, Barb, you see from the side of your eye, Philo disappears. Poofs. Just gone in an instant.
Did Takahe die?
Takahe did not die. I thought you ran away. I'm sorry. There you are.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you were further away. I apologize. Go ahead. Take Takahe's turn.
She will keep going over this way, and she'll hide behind here, and then that'll be it. And she'll keep an eye on everything.
From 150 feet away. I love it. Okay. I respect it. Power move.
Well,
Philo
she was like
teleported.
right next to me, and I double moved, right?
Yeah. No. You're fine. I mean, it was perfectly fine. I was just. If there's nothing wrong with. It was not a statement of being, like.
Oh no, I thought you meant. Oh, I thought you were saying like I moved her too far, too much movement. My bad.
No,
but you're
no,
saying
no,
like
no.
150 away from him. Yeah, she wants out of there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Eli. Eli comes over here and he tries to dribble something down your throat.
Whoa.
I was drinking something.
Potion. It's a potion. Don't worry. It's for you NSFW people out there. It's a potion. Audrey yells in exuberance as her sword begins to light up, and she goes to swing, and she holds her action. No, she misses. Fuck. So
I'm gonna.
hard.
Oh, what the?
What's up?
What should I? Is there anything I should wait to know
No,
about before I move?
No, you're good to move.
All
The dice
right.
roll got you. The dice roll got you.
Alright,
Psych!
yeah.
Legendary action.
2, 3,
Jumps across the
4,
map.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna follow you, Roshi.
Okay. Vivek,
I'm dead.
you get healed for 4 points of damage
Oh,
from
money.
the liquid that goes down your throat.
So what? I'm at 4 then.
You got
Oh,
4.
No, I just saw the edge.
And you are prone. So if you want to get up, costs you your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
So good.
Can I still? Wait, hold on. Can I still attack if I get up?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get up. What? Wait, what the? Wait, how do you fucking? How do you fucking knock? Oh, there we go. You said I'm at 4. Let me update that real quick. And then I'm gonna fucking swing on him for fucking attacking me. Dirty ass fucking motherfucker.
Hatred in that one.
God damn it. 10 and a 22.
10's a miss.
Thanks. I'm fucking punching him right in the fucking pinky toe. With all my might. 8 damage. 8 blunt.
If you don't want to get up, you can just roll it.
Okay. With 8 damage, your punch comes down, raining down into what used to be a face orifice and now has been a reconstituted face orifice that has just reappeared. As your punch comes raining down, you see the mouth of this face just open a gape, kind of swallows your whole fist. As your fist comes down, you meet something solid at the end of it. You do your damage. You feel like you crushed something, you broke something. And so I'm not sure how I'm going to do this with a group full of people. So it's up to you, Tyler, if you want to have this little conversation, or you can log in with your phone real quick. We can do it.
Yeah, we'll just leave the room.
Or leave the room, however, whatever's easier for you. I don't really care.
Yeah.
You can stay in the room if Tyler doesn't mind.
I mean, I don't really
trust you
give a
guys.
shit, but... Oh, he's gonna go smoke his cancer sticks anyways, so... So sure, I'm in here by myself now, Shane.
Okay. So, I give you this gift. A deep voice in the back of your mind rings. Happens at this exact instant that you meet this solid material inside this gaping orifice. I give you this gift to flourish, to use, to sate that darkness in you. You must accept once again, as this burden is even more heavier than the last. It was but a taste, but this is something dark. This is just something powerful. You feel this voice kind of haunting, tantalizing you along. Do you have a response?
Yeah, I accept. I say. Oh, am I muted? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay. I accept.
Cool beans. So, I accept. Say no less. You will be felled by my hands, but a portion of my power will return to you. But no, You will go quickly after this, and there's no turning back. Don't become attached to your friends. He lets out a cackling, and it carries over to the actual real world. We'll pull you back up.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I never was. And that's it.
Okay. I'll pull you back up. All right. Chris is smoking. He'll be back in a moment. The other guys were out of the room for a moment, but they'll be back in a minute, and then we will continue.
So who died?
John Mark.
That's fucked up.
Hey, you know, I'm sure we could get you a healer. We don't need any materials for you or, right. That's just part.
I'm gonna go get him real quick. Be right back.
No problem.
Okie dokie. We're here, right?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Is everyone there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Vivek, how do you want to do it? With your arm inside the dude's mouth?
Shit. I thought you said, "Is anyone there?" Hang on. I don't know. Hey, Vivek, Shane has a very important question for you.
Tyler, Shane has a question for you. No, that's not his question.
He said he's coming, Shane. Does that answer your question?
I don't need to know about your guys' circle jerk methodology.
Open.
Yeah,
He's here.
I
He's here.
accept your hand in marriage.
All right. All right. So Tyler, how you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, now he's coming again.
So, I'm a hammer fist this motherfucker on the foot and make him fall over. Then I'm gonna slowly walk up to him.
Did you mute?
God damn it!
Or are you hammer fisting fucking circle jerk status right now? Like, I'm very
That's what he calls it. The hammer
confused.
fist.
Sorry, I picked up the mic
Hello?
to put it closer to his mouth. Sorry, can you hear us?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
fucking Chris's mic sucks ass. But
Just gotta not touch it.
I'm a hammer fist him to make him fall
Okay.
So I forgot.
onto his back. And then
No.
I'm going to slowly
Yep.
climb up on. Can you hear me still?
I can still hear you. You only hit with one attack. Remember.
What? Oh, I only get that one attack?
You swung twice and you only hit with one. So.
Damn it. Oh, fuck. Damn, I was gonna make it fucking dramatic.
Yeah, I mean, sure. We can make it dramatic. Flow. Go ahead.
Rhythm and flow.
Then I'm going to slowly climb up on him and walk up to it, like where we're like meeting eye to eye. And then I'm gonna make sure the party doesn't see any of me, but I'm gonna take my mask off. And I'm gonna tell him, I want you to look me in the eye before you die, and I'm gonna plunge my sword in his head.
I think Vivek needs therapy.
Okay. Noted.
He feels better now.
And with that, the legendary Flow has been slain.
Flow.
I'm gonna search him.
But the legendary Flow has been slain. There are still echoes. The legendary foe has been slain. But echoes of gunshots can be heard throughout the city, popping off here and there, as presumably they are shooting at the undead or ilk alike. Tumultuous fires are kind of laden over the city at the moment. As much of this is dying out over the next few moments, some decisions are to be made, which is right after this next scene, which is a giant explosion. A second giant explosion
God damn it.
happens right over here.
Everywhere.
You You see
Where's right over here?
I'm so sorry. My light is not very bright when it's daytime. Here we go. Do you see where my thing is?
Yeah. On the-
Yes, sir.
What about you, Vivek and Hard?
What's up? Oh,
You see where
yeah,
my thing
yeah,
is?
yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys saw it. Okay, cool beans. But yeah, a second explosion, smaller than the first that erupted in the city. You guys wouldn't have known that. You guys were underground at the time. But a second smaller one kind of explodes, and you see the smoke kind of get exuded and get sucked into this fan-like structure over here that we have, the air filtration system. And then once the smoke begins to clear and it's kind of just a small hazy, you see Philo pop up over where. He's like, oh, I see you have slayed Remy. Also got one of your friends I see there, and it seems like you're armed too, huh? He kind of points over at Barb. Callous as ever, Philo. What did you want? I just wanted to come over and let you know I plugged the hole with my own explosion. You guys see it? And he looks over at you guys.
Bruh.
You guys see it?
No.
You saw it. know
I
you saw
can't
it.
see much with the blood in my eyes, dying like basically 3 times, you know?
He walks
But I
over.
can't die.
He walks over to you. He looks at you, Barb. You see him put his finger up, and he wipes your eyes clear. You see it now?
Yes. Thank you.
Ah, yes, my masterpiece.
Hey Shane, does Roshi hear the explosion?
You do hear a small explosion off in the distance. Yes.
Yep.
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 Alright.
Alright.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
Just-
He looks over at you. He's like, "Yes, my masterpiece. It was fun. It was a nice little invention I was created. I was calling it a bomb. A bomb? I'm not sure. I'm still working it out. It just goes a big bang, big bang, and he walks away, smiling. And he turns away. Oh, by the way. And he comes walking back slowly. Kind of stands to the side of you. And he kind of leans in, and then he's kind of realizing he's half your height. So when he's leaning in, he's kind of like at your hip. He kind of looks up and he waves you down. Come here.
Don't you do it, Shane. Don't you do it.
He's gonna grab them udders.
He's talking to you, Barb.
What does he want? Why
He
was
wa-
I still paying attention?
He wants you to. He wants you to come down to his level so he can like whisper in your ear.
Barb stoops down or crouches down and gets to his level.
Good. You can follow commands. That's great. But look, it's like this.
Oh.
I got this really cool project I'm working on, and you just became the perfect candidate. What do you say?
Can I at least get a nap in before we do whatever and some food? And I don't care. I'm done with today.
He looks over. He's like, I mean, you're in good. Oh. Audrey looks over at him. Philo, what are you planning on doing now? Oh, nothing, Audrey. Yes, we'll talk about it in say 5 days. Come to my lab. Audrey, yes, I was just telling these fine lads what a fine job they did with fighting this giant fellow Remy here. Yes, and that the massive explosion above their head was not me. Ha 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 ha! It was. And he runs away.
Our full investigation, and he just admits it.
but he does
He
run away.
just says it right there.
Just
He
fucking-
says it.
Just fucking says
Yeah,
it.
wait.
Yeah.
He admits it.
He did the second small explosion. Yes, he came up.
Grimly just pulls out all of like the paper evidence he's been writing down for like the whole conspiracy theory, and just like kind of fucking just like sighs at it and puts it back in case he needs it for reference. But he's like, okay. God damn it.
Wait, so okay, I just want to make sure I'm understand, like I'm getting the point across. Outside of character,
Yeah, did I
he caused the second explosion. He didn't cause the first initial explosion.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah, likely story. I
Yeah.
didn't set that fire, but I set this fire.
Okay,
That's what
gotcha.
they said
Cool.
before they hit the
That's what we call misdirection.
Yeah.
Audrey comes over and she falls down on one knee, and she begins to say a silent
Didn't hit the first time, but hit the second time.
a silent prayer as she holds John Mark's head limply in her hands. She looks around. She sees that amongst the smushed body parts, his arm is fortunately not as squished as everything else on his body, but it still firmly grasps the staff that he had in his hands.
Oh, ask her
What's
to
up?
put that back down.
Who's grasping it?
It's her, but still.
Oh, well, you're over there, so are you coming over here and ask her to put it back down?
I'm not that far away. I'm just like, if you wouldn't mind just leaving that there,
Grimly, PI, drop the weapon.
She looks over at you. Well, what is it? And she picks it up, and you see her
I start
face become vacant.
humming with electricity. Please put it back down. Whoever has that pretty much, can do very bad things, and I do not want that getting to your superiors. Please put that back down.
Yeah, that's gonna work
as your lightning begins to fluster in your hands, you see Eli approach you with a very quick stance, despite his near-death look he has. Her master, do you? She looks over, comes back over. I believe your name is Barb. I think we haven't really had the time to talk, but I know you know this town. I know who you are. How dumb is your companion? Does he not know who we are?
I don't care who you are. I care about who gets a hold of that after you. It's for the sake of the arc. It's probably best to not get it in the hands of government officials.
They really turned to y'all and said, whose man is this?
So, Audrey comes back. She kind of comes to after the vacant stare on her face.
Whose man?
She stands up and she walks over to you. You are not worthy of this.
I didn't
So
say I was.
You
I don't
will not be
want
taking it. And she begins to walk away.
You're giving me bad vibes, lady.
Can Barb say, like, loudly but subtly fascist?
Audrey turns around.
Oh, oh fuck.
I'm glad I'm not around.
Bonus action, expeditious retreat, and then I'm gonna try and grab it from her hand.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay, make an opposed dexterity saving throw.
Hey, but Vec's not part of this.
Yep.
Yup.
You said, what was it?
A dexterity saving throw.
11.
What's your alignment?
Neutral?
Neutral. There's no evil.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Well,
You find yourself unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Oh, got knocked the fuck out.
Nothing Chris out, kid.
Vivek's gonna shout world.
As Vivek and Barb, as you see her walking over, almost in like a quick motion, you see, like you guys see Grimly. I mean, you can't see his eyes because he's behind a mask, but you see the ever so subtle movements of his head, of him, like you know that he's looking at the rod in her hand, the scepter, the staff in her hand, and you guys are just thinking, "Don't do it, don't fucking do it." And then he does it. You hear him yell out his incantation. You see his legs move in a quick fashion as he reaches out. And as he reaches out, you see his hand kind of occupy the space where it was and where he was aiming for the staff itself. But almost in like a mirage fashion, it disappears and it's ever so slightly to the left. And he's grasping at
Damn.
air. She rolled a 20.
Oh. She had that fucking can't see speed. Gotcha.
Just as you see that, you see her other arm in one fluid motion without even turning her head away from Barb or you, not even looking at Grimly. You just see her other sword come up with the hilt of her other hand come up with her sword, and the hilt of her sword come across the back of Grimly's neck.
Okay.
Unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And she continues walking forward.
That's fair. That's what he thought was right in the moment. So,
City.
like, because correct me if I'm wrong. From what he read and what John Mark told him, like, you can do also bad shit with this thing, right?
I mean, you're not too sure. John Mark has. I don't think John Mark has really talked about it too much, to be honest.
He went into
The gist
detail
that he gave
once.
was like it could be used for good, but in the wrong hands, it could be used for evil.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the interpretation could be there. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Hey, you know what's fun? No one will ever find out what really happened. Ha ha ha.
Oh no. Anyway.
yeah, John
is
Mark.
it better to speak with dead stuff?
John Mark has it. But she looks over at you, Barb. She says, "I am far from whatever a fascist is. Have you conversed with the entity inside the staff?"
Entity?
Lady, I don't know anything about that staff, but that's my friend's. I want it back.
There's something in the staff.
Yeah, there's some items or something.
So she looks over at Vivek.
Swords.
Yes, this staff harbors the essence of the person. Now, your friend had access to it before his.
Is John Mark a staff?
She sighs, and you see a tear kind of well up in her eye before his untimely demise. But the staff is only to those good to those that are good. It can do evil, but this staff is too powerful for the likes of you. I'm sorry. You can fight me here if you would like, but I am taking the staff. It will be in good hands, under great protection. Perhaps one day even back in your grasp. But until you guys prove yourself worthy.
It could be in my grasp right now. I don't understand.
I'll see what you started with.
She looks at you. Your friend didn't understand either. And he kind of points towards Chris. Make a. Give me 1 second. Let me see what it's gonna be. I don't know what kind of check this would be. Make an insight check. since Barb's the one that's actually talking.
16.
So with your 16, you don't feel like she's telling the excuse me, you don't feel like she's telling a lie by any means. You feel like she's telling the truth, perhaps not the whole truth, but from what you know, what you know of Audrey from growing up in the Ark, what her background is, what she grew up doing, and what she has done for the Ark, you do know Audrey is a very stoic and very high standing, very good individual. As far as like the best thing to think about it is like um the person you know that has done the most community service, as well as like leading people to become better as far as like community leaders type of thing. You know that Audrey is an essence, an epitome of what good is. So she
Okay,
wouldn't
but
have
you
it.
also misunderstand Barb's intention, I think. It's not because Audrey is a bad person. It's because Barb doesn't understand why she can't just have it back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It legitimately is just, it's right there. You could just give it to me.
She said, okay. So she looks at you and she says, if I were to give it to you and you were to use it, it will not bode well for you. Your cohorts, I need to see goodness in you.
You know, I died basically. Well, I say died. I'm immortal, just in case you didn't know. But I died 3 times basically fighting this one bad guy. How can I be bad?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, that's all it takes.
I mean, there's modifiers based on what he said. So, I mean, if that's all it takes, probably pretty high modifiers if that's what you mean. But
17 total.
she looks at you. She looks down at the staff. You may have died a lot, or excuse me, you may have come near death quite often tonight in your endeavorness of this unfortunate incident, but so has everybody else in the Ark tonight. I cannot, in good conscience, give this to someone without good standing. Your friend, and she motions over to John Mark, was lucky enough to find the staff in a precarious position. Where is this non?
Oh. Oh. I don't know, but let me. Non, sweetie, mommy needs you.
Okay, this is perfect. So you see Non come crawling out of the house on his forearm because his legs are fucked. He just comes army crawling out of the fucking house. You called? Mom! Or he doesn't say mom.
Barb is gonna like rush over and like scoop him up. Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. I gotta actually pull out a halfling figure because I deleted him.
You deleted Don? Barb's got something to say to you.
No, it was there, and then I don't know where he went. I don't really know what happened to him, so I'm just pulling him out again. But he's right here. He comes kind of hobbling out of this crushed wall that was broken by him. It's like, I'm here.
Oh, jeez.
And then you see him lose consciousness once again.
Barb scoops him up, cradles him pretty much like a baby, and then walks back over to what's her name, Audrey,
Correct.
and says he's right here.
Okay. Audrey looks at him, looks at you, looks back down at him. Poor boy's knees. What happened?
They're weak.
The bees got them.
The guy we just killed, he fucked the place up, and the kid got hit with collateral damage. I got so mad that I had to beat the shit out of him. And Barb's feet.
Heavy.
Audrey looks down. She sighs. I'm not by far the best healer on the arc, but I am probably one of the more experienced.
We know.
I'll do what I can for his legs, but I fear he won't ever be able to be spry again.
You don't know this kid. He'll go back to his old self.
She looks up at you, Barb. You see her connect eye to eye. You feel a almost fondness for her in a way. You realize that you are recalling that she, younger time, when she was younger, she actually helped lead one of the expedition parties in search of your loved ones, your children, and your father. Or excuse me, your father, your young ones, your children, and your husband. And she's looking back at you, and she has like almost a sense of remorse, of anguish in her face, knowing how this must feel for you. Another child in your arms, broken. She whispers a couple words. You see color, just ever so slightly, a little bit of color return to the knees. This is slow, potent magic. It will take quite a long time.
Hey, true. What color, Shane?
We'll say green. Green, yeah. Turn a little bit green.
Green's a good
A little bit
sign.
green. Green's not a good sign, but it's green.
It's better than purple.
It goes green purple. So from purple to green means it's reversed. Fuck off.
That's what I'm saying. We're agreeing with each
That's an
other.
infection.
Why are you yelling?
Oh, she regressed it.
But nonetheless, you hear Non kind of moan a little bit, and he's still kind of just out of stupor. But you see his feet wiggle, like his toe. It gives you hope. Gives you a little bit of hope. But
I say thank you with single tear rolling down the cheek, and focus on Non less the staff.
she looks at you as you're looking at Non and at the staff. She says, "Like I told you, I can't give this to you in good conscience. Perhaps we can, like I said, in the future, or maybe next time on Dragon Ball Z."
Oh, damn it.
Does Audrey know that there's like disgusting plague tunnels underneath this city?
Nobody knew.
God damn it, nobody said anything?
She still doesn't know.
I hate you.
Yeah.
And Bob didn't say anything about it. She was worried about not.
Secret tunnel.
Maybe if you hadn't separated from us, Andrew, you could have told her yourself.
No, I'd be dead along with Todd, but I don't know how to turn myself into a staff, so so I'd be dead.
No, you just get a free res. You just have your friends take your body to a cleric, and you're good to go.
No, they ran away too.
Oh,
The
fair.
city's also on fucking fire, and there's zombies running around everywhere.
Then fucking Chris tries to steal the staff. What the fuck, dude?
Bro. I ain't no.
Turns out he's the real BBEG. He would have turned into his final form.
It's gonna be plot twist at the end. The thing that turned him evil, we wouldn't cut off his arm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well,
One down, 3 to go.
That's the end of me.
Limbs.
John Mark is gone.
Damn, dude.
Hey Shane, how do you like my resistance?
Your rage is honestly what saved you. You would have been dead too.
I know. That's why I just kept popping it with reckless abandon.
Oh man.
All
See,
right,
what
well,
it was is that you made up for the people that left because you died so many times. It gave you extra lives, so it worked out.
Do we have a death tally for Barb, by the way? Like,
We can start a death tally. I think you got knocked. According to my notes, you knocked about 5 times throughout that fight.
okay, that sounds about right. So 5 times, and then it was like 4 other times before.
Prior to that, in the tunnels, I don't think you got knocked in the tunnels.
No, but in the end, when I got the one dude with the horn, with my horn, and I carried him around. That was one time I went.
Oh, during the fight with the giant dude.
Yeah, we got ambushed.
I don't recall. I'll have to check my notes there.
I'm pretty sure I went down for that. Okay, so I'm up to like 6. Cool. Is there like an incentive program if I get to 10, the next res is free or something?
I'll give you a nice, good job.
I mean, Chris is I think holding number 1 right now.
Yeah.
But I think he's only holding number 1 by like 1 or 2 spots though. So
Okay, well, you have competition.
Aren't you free to res anyways?
Yes, but I meant there's like a cleric with 9th level spells or whatever the equivalent is that'll just boop, pop me back into existence.
Right.
You know, or like God's favor or something like that. Just, oh yeah, Barb goes down again, but God sees that she is in fact dedicated and just free reses her from now on.
time to bring in my character, Tonmark. John Mark's long lost cousin.
John Mark II.
So just some heads up for the next session, depending on how long it takes for next session or whatever, depending on what goes on in that. Be prepared for your characters to level up. Those of you who we have talked about other things, be on the lookout for us to talk about them so we can get some one-on-one session times going, to talk about more details so we can get your characters together. For instance, Todd, if you are rolling another character, great, no problem. Just let me know what's going on so we can tie you back in, which is going to work well with what we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. Essentially, what I want to I'll tell you guys all now. What I want to do is, because the battle is kind of wrapping up, you guys do have a little bit of things to wrap up in like the arc per se for certain like storylines or quest lines you guys are doing. But it's going to be like a 2-week time lapse where you guys are recovering. And over this 2 weeks of recovering is when your guys' experience are going to trigger. You guys are going to level up. In addition, you guys will be able to like give me like tell me something that you guys are wanting to do in that 2-week time frame to focus on in your downtime, beyond like maintenance stuff such as eating food, yada yada, shopping, whatnot. Such as like for instance, Matt, do you care what I talk to you about if I share that?
Go for it.
So essentially what happened was Philo told her to come, hey, I got an experiment I want to work on with you, blah, blah, blah. She's going to give, or he is going to give Barb a jack's arm, a mechanical jack's arm.
Oh, I was gonna give her an arm. Right.
Get fucked, Chris. I don't need you.
That's fine. I don't want to waste the infusion slot on you anyways.
That's fine. You know why? Because mine happened all natural. Yours, fucking manufactured bullshit.
No, it's magic.
But essentially, because she's getting a new arm, it'd probably be something along the lines of she was doing some sort of workout to build more dexterity or strength with the arm or whatever. And so inherently, Matt's going to get a +1 to his strength stat if that is what he wants to do. If his strength's not already an 18.
No, that sounds terrible, Shane. I don't want free stats. How dare you? Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I felt like that would really help supplement the fact that we did 3d6, just hard 3d6. And that's kind of how I feel like it's going to work well with character stuff when we do small time skips between the different story arcs we'll do. So essentially, I'm planning on doing 5 arcs, so you guys will get 4 points free on top of your ability improvement points that you get for leveling up.
Hey, Shane,
Goddamn.
quick question for you.
What's
Of
up?
course, John Mark had to die.
So, with these extra points, does the cap on skill points in a specific, like charisma, dexterity, is it still maxed at 20, or can we go
Yes.
above
Yes.
the max?
No. It's still it's the natural cap. So whatever the natural cap is, it's still kept at that natural cap.
I was just
So-
curious because there are some items that like let you go above the cap.
Yes,
It'll give you,
yes. So like
24
magical
strength
items
or
allow
whatever.
you to
I just
go
didn't
over
know
it,
if that's
but
what this was. I was just
yeah,
curious.
no, this is just strictly improvement abilities that will allow you to get your character up to that natural cap of either 18 or 20 or whatever it is. I believe it is 20 though.
Yeah.
You said 2
It's
additional?
funny.
No, you get 1 point. You're
One
going to
for
get
arms.
1 point over this next 2-week cycle. That when we do the time skip on, you'll get attributed to it. But
Oh.
that may or may not be at the end of next session. Depends on what we do on next session, what you guys want to wrap up before the end of the day and whatnot. But do come prepared for those. For everybody, everybody's leveling up for sure. On it, you guys may be meeting a new individual that will be joining us here on D&D.
Fireball?
No, it's Ton Mark. So
It's Marky John, you know, like
Ton Mark.
Um,
The retarded version of John Mark.
but yeah, but nonetheless, just giving you guys some food for thought so you guys can tell me what you guys are going to be planning for your character for that time lapse. And I just wanted to give you a heads up so you can breathe a little bit more on your stats, because I know a lot of people were worried about their lower end stats and all that stuff, but I just want to let you know we're gonna have fun with it.
All right.
Tits.
Thanks, Shane.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Shane.
thanks a lot.
Thanks, homie.
Yep.
GG.
Thanks for nothing.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Oh,
don't die next time.
No
Maybe the
worries.
healer should be on the front line.
Todd, can you stick around so we can talk about how you're not joining us? No.
Yeah,
That was perfect.
John Mork.